how true are these claims about generative AI tools consuming more energy than your traditional ways of looking up things? And what kind of real environmental harm do these generative AI tools can do to the environment?
Unfortunate answer is we don't know exactly the extent of the energy use, of the water use, of all of these things of generative AI. Because there's just very little documentation about this. The companies that build these models and the companies that run data centers don't publish a lot of information about this. And so it is hard for us to say. But what is undeniable is that we're seeing a massive increase in the construction of new data centers and in the demand for compute, especially GPU compute that is required for running these models, and then also kind of associated effects, right? So I think water use is mentioned. That's like a very big one. And yeah, so we have data on basically the increase in data center utilization, also the construction of new data centers, and we have some data on the prevalence of generative AI models and chatbots and a lot of people using them, but it is really hard to say kind of the exact effects because of all of this. What we can say is there is an effect and uh, something that's clearly observable, but the exact extents are unclear. And so, yeah, if you wanted to kind of advocate for something, what we at Climate Change I advocate for is more transparency around this, and that goes from like open sourcing the models themselves, where you kind of learn a bit more about what data was used to train them, what hardware was used to train them, which kind of gives us a bit of an insight in kind of approximating the energy use. Um, to yeah, then kind of the bigger companies who run data centers providing more transparency.